Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the news on 26th in September. This month on the news, Dave is coming back. These boots are made for walking, and the tiger earns new stripes. So August is almost behind us. Winter is almost gone. Spring is coming. Obviously, Dave is coming back. We had all our birthdays. We've eaten lots of cake. Mike Romeo has managed to dislocate his shoulder in the gym, so it was a very successful month for all of us, I think. Those of you who've been around for a while might remember in March last year, we had a little event in the middle of a building site when everything was still open and there was bare concrete floors in here, where Dave and Shima from Malaysia did a little talk after they've pretty much been spending the last 5 years traveling around the world. They've left from Malaysia, they traveled through Southeast Asia, they got locked down the first time in Iran, they got evacuated. They did it all again and then traveled down through the mud all the way down the west coast of Africa, the road that's, well, we should call it the road less traveled. They arrived here in Cape Town, had a long chat with us about what to do on the road, what not to do on the road, how their travels went and whatever's, shown us some fresh pictures from their adventures, and then left their Tiger 800 with us while they had to go to Malaysia to attend to some of their business. Dave and Shima are coming back. They're arriving in Cape Town late August, and they're picking up their bike from us, and they've agreed to do another talk about adventure riding, problems they've encountered. Dave's sort of slicked it up a little bit. He found some more pictures. He had some time to go through it, write his story out. So they're going to do a talk for us on the 2nd of September. It is a Saturday, so the dealership is open in the morning. Dave is arriving here early, and he's going to start talking at 12 o'clock, giving us a little bit of an overview what it's actually like to be out on the road on a Tiger 800. And just to make it a little more difficult, he's doing a 2-up with Shima on the back. This month, the Tiger has earned new stripes. To celebrate the win on the, how do you pronounce it? Baja California or
Baja California.
To celebrate the win of the Baja California Rally, we've brought out a special model called the Aragon Tiger 900. It's a silver black with little luminous green highlights. Beautiful bike. Our demo is now one of those, and we put some luminous green handguards onto it so that you can be seen. That's a beautiful bike. Events coming up in the month of September. In case you haven't heard yet, Dave is coming back, doing his talk on the 2nd of September. We've got our Zero to Hero midweek ride on a Wednesday. As usual, meet at the dealership, leave here 6 o'clock, take a ride around Table Mountain, and have a burger and a non-alcoholic Devil's Peak Zero beer at the House of Machines afterwards. On the 23rd of the month, we've been asked to report Killarney Racecourse is putting on another track school. So if you want to find out the limits of your bike or just learn to ride your bike in a controlled environment, they're opening up the track. There is going to be instructors there to show you how to get around. If you're a little bit faster already, obviously, we're very happy to go in the faster or medium group to do it on your own. As always with Killarney, you cannot book this through us. You have to go through them. The Western Province Motor Club, it's the wpmc.co.za. You have to pre-register on their website. You have to fill in all the disclaimers and everything. It's a legal requirement. So you cannot rock up on the day, and you cannot get up in the morning on Saturday and say, oh, the weather is nice, I'm going to go. It'll be too late. So get your pre-registration in with the Western Province Motor Club. Same weekend, a little bit later, it's something that I'm very proud to be part of. We call it the Bikers COLLAB at the moment. There's lots of different bike dealerships that are working around the city center of Cape Town. We've got, obviously, Triumph Cape Town. We've got Donford BMW. we've got KTM Cape Town, we've got Honda Wing Cape Town, and obviously we've got Triumph Cape Town. We all got together and said there's a couple of events a year where we are all fighting over the same audience to do the same thing. And the first event that we did was last month on the 9th of August. It was our Women's Day run, where we all got together and said, okay, let's do one event, one ride, let's all support it, let's get as many bikers there as possible. And we're doing the same again this month, and it's going to be our Heritage Day ride, which is on the 25th of September. The lead for this ride is going to be taken by the guys from Donford Motorrad. So we're going to leave there and we're going to have a outride together and then end up with some burning fires and a little bit of a braai for Braai Day for Heritage Day. So this is the ride that's supported by all the dealerships in the city center of Cape Town. So we're all going to get together and ride together in our hundreds. Same weekend, if it wasn't busy enough yet. Talked about it last month. Our friends from Bonafide Motor Company in Joburg are doing a multi-day ride through the Western Cape. So it's going to be from the 22nd to the 25th. It's mainly an off-road ride, so you need to have an off-road motorcycle. You should know a little bit of off-road riding. So an off-road riding course level 1 is the minimum that they are asking for. Yeah, it's a 4-day, 3-night guided ride, lots of fun. I think about 18 people have signed up so far, so it's going to be a nice group going out there. Get your booking in. If you're not too sure what you're doing, on the 9th of September, we have another off-road riding course. Putting this a little bit out of sequence, but it's part of your requirement for the Bonafide ride. So if you're looking at the Bonafide ride and you want to do a little adventure like that, you want to sharpen up of your skill or start up with some skills in itself, on the 9th of September is an off-road riding course together with iRide. And a new little segment that we're doing this month, we're not calling it a subtle product placement anymore because it isn't so subtle. It's a full-blown change of gear. I've been looking for a long time to find myself a little casual boot that is not a full-blown security boot, but works for me. Go to the shops, get a liter of milk. I don't have to get changed into everything, but it's still sort of protective enough to not be quite a motorcycle boot, but to work and look stylish around the city. I finally found something. Enter, from the right of the stage, the Roth boot. Boots are made in the Western Cape, all hand stitched, made from 5mm kudu leather. So they are stable and sturdy enough. Oil resistant sole with a nice little profile in it. It's obviously not a motorcycle safety product, so I can't recommend that you ride with it. It's my personal choice, so I'm using them during the day. All the details for all these events, as usual, you can find in the comments to this video. So just click down there, find the comments, you find all the links to all the events where to do your bookings. It's all in there.